Texas Rangers Immaculate Grid coming at you next here on the Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Hey there, my name's Jeff Bates. This is the Texas Rangers Clubhouse, where sometimes we play Texas Rangers Immaculate Grid. You play Immaculate Grid, I play Immaculate Grid, but sometimes here on the channel, we play Texas Rangers version of it. Now, baseball reference, Immaculate Grid, whoever these people are, they've thrown a curveball at us the last couple days. They're adding new categories. So what we do here is we take the category they give us and we add the Texas Rangers to it. So for instance, this week, today, we've got down the left, we got the Blue Jays, the Rangers, there you go, and the Mets. And then across the top, we got the 100 plus runs, 30 home runs, 40 doubles. So let me explain. So for the top left, you've got the Blue Jays and 100 plus runs. So for our game, we need to find somebody who scored 100 runs in a season for the Blue Jays and also played for the Rangers. That's the addition. So for the second line, 30 home runs for the Blue Jays, also played for the Rangers, and so on and so forth, okay? It's quite a bit harder when you add the Rangers to whatever they've got going, especially when you're talking about 100 plus run seasons, 30 home run seasons, 40 double seasons. And sometimes we take liberties. Sometimes we stretch the rules. Well, if you've been here for a while, you know that. Let's get right to the game, all right? All right, so starting on the top left, you got the Blue Jays and 100-run season. So again, somebody who scored 100 runs in one season for the Blue Jays and also played for the Rangers for our game. Pretty easy, right? He's in a slump right now. Marcus Semien, one of my favorite players ever. I loved him before he was a Ranger. I love him even more now that he is a Ranger. I would love him to get some hits in the playoffs, but that's a whole nother conversation in a different video. Marcus Semien, one of the best dudes in baseball. I love him, top left, Marcus Semien. Blue Jays, 30-plus home run season, so top center. You need to have hit 30 home runs for the Blue Jays and played for the Rangers. Jose Canseco, that's a pretty easy one. Watch out for your head, Jose. You know. Or catch the ball. Next one, top, but all the way to the far right, Blue Jays and a 40 double season. This one was a tough one, but this guy actually played really well for us and really well for the Blue Jays. Alex Rios fits right there. So the top row is now Semien, Canseco, and Alex Rios. So now this next one makes it a little easier for our game because Texas Rangers, so it's Texas Rangers across the board. So I made it a little fun going with some of my favorite players. I went with the second greatest Hank ever to play the game, Hank Blaylock, for the 100-run season. 30 home run season, obviously there's a million of them. I went with Mike Napoli just because it's the playoffs right now, and I like thinking about Napoli, and he was one of my favorite Rangers in playoff history. And then center far right, 40 double season for the Rangers. I went with Corey Seager. There's a bunch we could have went with, but I love Corey Seager. So you got Semien, Canseco, Rios, Blaylock, Napoli, Seager. And now you've got the Mets and all those categories adding on the Rangers. And this is where, well, not only did it get tougher, but I had to take some liberties. Let's put it that way. New York Mets, who scored 100 runs in a season. Okay, so actually you could have used this guy for all three of them, but you can only use them once. I went with Carlos Beltran there. He had a 100-run season. He had a 30 home run season, and he had 40 double season, all for the Mets, and he played for us. So I put him in the 100-run season, all right? So did the Mets have somebody who hit 30 home runs for them and ever play for the Rangers? No, I don't think so. But do you know who did hit 30 home runs and has a pretty good connection to the Texas Rangers? Robin Ventura. He took one to the face by our favorite old geezer, Nolan Ryan. Did he ever play for the Rangers? No, but he took one to the face. That's good enough for me. I put Ventura in there. So last but not least, bottom right, is there a New York Met who ever had a 40 double season for the Mets and played for us? No. Is there a guy named Howard Johnson who had a 40 double season for the Mets? What does he have to do with Texas? I mean, who hasn't stayed in Howard Johnson? Thanks for playing the game. This has been the Texas Rangers Immaculate Grid. This has been the Texas Rangers Clubhouse, where we talk about the Texas Ranger stuff and sometimes play silly games. Thanks for watching. Let me know, did you play today's grid? Who did you put in there? Did I miss anybody that I should have thrown in with the Texas Rangers twist? Thanks again. Have the best day ever. Another video later today. Jose Altuve and the Astros and the Rangers. I don't really want to talk about it. That's it. Bye for now.